This mission to Haiti, the mission the Kenya government wants to get involved in, of taking our innocent police officers to Haiti, must be looked into. If at all we mean well for our country and its citizens. I saw some protocol being signed in State House yesterday between the Kenyan government and the government of Haiti. First and foremost, as per the recent court order, the recent court judgment, we are yet to meet the basic conditions that were set out by the court in its ruling. First and foremost is the question of reciprocity. It doesn't just call for signing some papers. No, we must prove that in Haiti, the Haitian law has got similar provisions as the Kenyan law insofar as the participation of Kenyan police officers outside the country. But more critically, as we speak, there is no legitimate government in Haiti. So whoever came here calling himself a prime minister of Haiti is not legitimate holder of that office. And therefore, the Haitian government, as we speak, has got no capacity, legal capacity, to enter into any contractual obligation with any other country, either bilaterally or multilaterally. And you could see, as the gentleman was signing some papers in State House in Nairobi, the Haitian militia were warning him not to go back. Which prime minister can be told not to go back to his country? By militia. They told him, don't dare leave Kenya to come back to Haiti after signing those papers with Ruto. Can you imagine? These are not just jokers. These are serious militia. Because about a year ago, they killed the president in State House. They went to State House in Haiti and killed a sitting president. They are now sending a warning to the person calling himself the prime minister not to go back to Haiti. Now, if they can declare their own prime minister in quote, persona non grata, what of our helpless police officers who will be living here in their thousands to go to Haiti, a country that doesn't even speak English? They don't speak English, by the way. They are not about Kiswahili. So how will these children of ours survive in Haiti? How? What is it that is driving the Kenyan government to insist on taking these police officers to Haiti? What is it? Is it pressure from outside? Or is it mere pursuit of money? What is it? So it is not yet too late. I want to appeal to Honorable William Ruto to rethink this decision, to review this decision, and indeed to resign this decision. Because we are likely as a country to suffer immense losses, untold losses, if this mission takes off. Okadwa mundo auwe wachinoka. Tonike jase neno, ni uwe mangenye wachinya luke. Ujumari yeku ngeyo kawa timreoko. And therefore, I want to take this opportunity to appeal to my colleague politicians, especially those in ODM, to desist from making unnecessary and unhelpful statements on Baba Raila Odinga's bid for the Union Commission chairmanship. That process entails serious and delicate diplomatic at continental and international levels that many of the politicians who are talking around have got no idea about. intricate and delicate process. And therefore, politicians keep off, to stay away from this debate until it comes to its logical conclusion, the process of the election of the chairperson of the African Union Commission. The only people who could be allowed to talk or comment on this matter are, one, the candidate himself, that is Right Honorable Raila. The 54 or so heads of state government in Africa who have a casting vote, who will be voting for the persons who will be vying for this. Those are the only people who can perhaps authoritatively talk about this matter between now and the time the elections will be held. Anybody else give solicited comments and advice or making comments on an issue as delicate as this one could only be creating unnecessary problems. Unknowingly. So let's keep cool and stay away from this debate and allow the process to take its course, its natural course. We are confident that Raila Odinga knows what he's doing and he has the capacity to pursue it in a manner that befits his status and in a manner that will give us the desired results.